Yes, I cheated on my wife and she found out because I told her. This is part 2 of the story. If you have not seen part 1, I highly suggest you go watch part 1 so you can get the full understanding of this story. Before I continue on to part 2, there's a few things that I would like to clear up and address. Number 1, timing. I have not been with my wife for 10 years. I've known her for 10 years. We've only been dating for 5 years. We've been married for 1. And the timing of my infidelity was right before our 1-year anniversary. I felt like this didn't need to be said, but of course, along with that, lustful addiction to pornography and things like that, of course, masturbation came along with that, but it came to my attention. A lot of people just think that one doesn't equal the other. I felt like it did, but yes, that came along with it. And lastly, this is a free world. You're more than welcome to comment and say whatever you would like to on these videos. I personally could care less. I honestly am doing this, again, out of obedience, and I'm seeing the people that I am helping. I'm seeing the people are reaching out to me and messaging me about how I'm really helping them and helping them come clean and helping them deal with their sin and things that they're dealing with in their life. So this is why God asked me to do this, and this is why I am doing this, so I can help those people. And for those individuals that feel like they need to tear somebody down and tear other people down in the comments, woe to you. And I woe to you, I really do say. And just continue to see God, because his voice is the same. And read your word. A lot of you guys are misquoting the Bible a lot. So understand what you're saying before you say it. But that's it. Moving on, part 2. So at the end of part 1, I let you guys know that God told me to wake up my wife. You guys got to go back and watch that. And when she woke up, which I wasn't expecting her to wake up, I told her, after praying with her, I told her, and she was in disbelief. She was in shock. She didn't believe that I was telling her the truth. She thought I was just making this up because she was in so much shock because of the place that we were in our relationship. Everything was fine at that time. Like what? Like, she was like, when did you have time? When did you, where, who, that, all these questions, right? And so I'm giving her the information that she's asking, but of course, I'm nervous. I'm terrified. I'm like, I know she's gonna leave me. I know I'm hurting her. But every time I answering all these questions. Later on in the morning, she gets up and she leaves because she has errands to run. So she's going to run her errands, and I'm staying at the house and I'm just cleaning up, and I'm wondering and I'm praying like, God, you said that everything was gonna be okay. If I just confessed, you said everything was gonna be fine. And we're not talking all day. She's out and about running her errands, picking up things, getting groceries and such. And so I'm thinking like, okay, everything's gonna be fine when she gets home. She's gonna be upset, she's gonna be angry, but we're gonna talk and everything's gonna be fine. She gets home and she brings me a little sushi platter and says, hey, this is my parting gift because we're done. And of course, at this point, I'm not eating this. Like, no, we finna talk. Like, no, I'm begging and I'm pleading, like, no. And at this point, she went from being polite to just straight pissed and angry, and she said a lot of things that she had every right to say to me and called me a lot of things that she had every right to call me at that time because I messed up and she was rightfully so angry. After about an hour of begging and pleading, she's not budging. She's letting me know that she's leaving, that she's telling everybody, and that she's leaving. She's leaving and she doesn't care about anything. She says that I'm happy that you got right with God and that you are trying to secure your place in heaven, and I hope that you get there, but as far as me and you, we are done. So after that, I did what only thing I knew to do is go back to the Father. Like, Father, you told me that everything's gonna be okay. And so I know to go seek wise counsel. So I had to pick up the phone and call some minister friends, some minister friends of mine that I know that are deep in the Lord. And I had to call them and confess and let them know, hey, this is what I'm going through in my marriage. This is what I did. I need help. I need prayer. God told me that it's going to be okay. It's not okay. This brings me to an amazing comment that was left on the first video. The comment said, if she decided to leave, would your faith in God be shaken? And I want to answer that because that's a great question. If she decided to leave, yes, my faith would have been shaken because I asked God to save my marriage and she's leaving. My faith would have been shaken, but it wouldn't have been broken. And here's why. When I called those ministers and I asked them to pray for me, this is a husband and wife, by the way, and they're both ministers. And I told them and I confessed to them what was going on. They both gave me amazing advice. The minister that I was talking to, he told me that if God said it, it's going to be done. It may not happen today. I just told her earlier that morning, it may not happen today. She may actually leave. But if God told you that it's going to be okay and that she's going to still be your wife, just know it may happen a month from now. It may happen a year from now. But God's promises are not going to fall void. You just have to continue to be obedient. So after that hour conversation with them and them praying with me, I felt much better because I'm just like, okay, God, I'm going to trust you. You're saying that she's leaving. I cannot fight this battle on my own. She's going to be upset. I'm not going to go up here and continue to beg. I'm not going to go up here and continue to say, I'm sorry. I've said all I can say. So the only thing left for me to do is go up here and let her know, hey, I understand. If you choose to leave, I cannot stop you. I love you. I do not want this for us. I'm sorry that I caused this pain, but I have to give it to the Lord now. You're not going to see me trying to over-explain anymore. You're not going to see me try to, get you back. Like, that's up to the Lord now. That's between you and God. I ask that you go seek wise counsel as well before you make any decision off of just pure emotion. And I just got to give it to God. From there, it was just silent. Like, we spent the rest of the night not really talking to each other, and I'm thinking like, okay, yeah, she's leaving, and I'm hurt, and I'm crying, and I don't know what to say. Of course, she's making, side comments the whole time because she's angry and she's upset, and I was like, I have nothing left to say. I can't. There's no reason for me to fight back at this point. I have to let you feel what you feel, and I have to let God do the rest. And so that's how we ended that night. The next day, of course, that next morning, more of the same. And she ended up calling one of the ministers that I called, because obviously we're married, we know some of the same ministers. She ended up calling one of the ministers that I called and had a conversation with her. After that conversation, that next day, she came in to the house and let me know that she decided that she was going to stay. There's a lot more. Stay tuned for part 3, because here's where God gets the glory.